What is going on, Bolt Squad, and welcome to another crypto video. If you guys have been following me on X and Telegram, you guys have seen I've been making a couple of shorts calling I told you so, because I gave you guys plays that were literally 10xing, even 100xing, possibly very soon. And today I want to give you guys a few tokens and a few coins that are still potentially undervalued that I could almost, I don't want to use the word guarantee because it's not financial advice, but I'm going to make a couple of I told you so videos that will 10x. Okay, that's my thesis so far. And I haven't been wrong, which is great. So, quick example I want to give you guys. I told you to buy Michi at 48 mil. Okay, 48 mil was like roughly like around here somewhere, like right there, right? So you see right here, if I show you guys this little thing, I literally told you, guys go to my previous videos, you're gonna notice, I literally said, guys, buy it right here, right? So the first time what it did, it went all the way up here, okay? And then it downtraced, I called it again right here, and right here, and right here, and now it is sitting at 175, kind of like 140. What's gonna happen is this is gonna break this right here. It's gonna do this, all right, and then it's gonna literally go like do this, okay? So that's what's gonna happen right now. Michi's one that, I mean, it potentially 2x. I'm not calling this one out because I already did. You guys had a chance here. This will still 2x from where it's at, but of course, you want to get those higher bits. So let's start off with the first one. Now, before we get started, one thing I want to recommend, guys, if you are trading and you're not using BullX, now is the time to get in and start using it. There's going to be a kind of little bit of alpha here. There's going to be a huge update on BullX, and you guys are not going to want to miss it and be stuck like, I can't get in because I have to wait in line. Use the link down below and start trading faster, save less money, and you guys will just have a better life if you guys use BullX. So trust me when I say this. All right, so moving on that, let's start off with the first one. We're gonna start off with the first one called Rap Dog. Now, Rap Dog, I've been telling you guys a long time ago to buy the bottoms. So I've been calling this one quite often. Unfortunately, the biggest problem that since other coins have been pumping, like for example, Selfie that I've called, Michi has been pumping. This one hasn't pumped as hard. But with that being said, I was literally making the calls here, by here, so you guys could be accumulating. Right now, it's sitting at this 10 mil mark. It's still pretty good entry. Now, when I say a 10x, what does a 10x look like? A 10x is saying this is actually going to hit 100 mil. So I potentially believe that this coin will hit 100 mil. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you about a 10x. Now, the only thing I can't tell you is how fast that's going to happen, because I mean, it would be amazing. Like I say, dude, it's going to happen on the year. It's going to happen. Okay. Will it happen before 2025? I don't know. It could be, right? Because I mean, we're not even like, we're sort of pre-bull run, and we're not even in the bull run. So when the bull run starts, these things go parabolic. And it can literally hit 100 mil in like less than a week, whatever. But I personally feel Rap Dog is a sleeper, and people are kind of fading this a little bit. And I wish I would have bought this dip here because it was beautiful. I bought this one, so I was holding since then. But I wish I would have been able to get this one as well, this 8 mil one. But I've been kind of just literally accumulating around that 10 mil and that 8 mil range. Still think it's pretty undervalued. I think anything between 12 and below should give you a nice entry to at least, I would say 10x. But I'm gonna be kind of leave it there. At least 5x at minimum. Okay, 5x at minimum. So I still believe it's a 10x regardless. The next one is one that I've been calling left and right. I've been mentioning this on on X. I've been mentioning this all over YouTube. Been making shorts. Been telling you guys get in ever since it's at 10. I mean, I've called this so long, but we're gonna talk about what's happened so far. So I've been bull posting, guys, this at 10 mil, guys. I was like, yo, guys, get in here. 10 mil, man. 10 mil. 10 mil, get in here. 10 mil, get in here. 12 mil, get in here. Hopefully a lot of you listened. I mean, based on some of the tweets I've been seeing, a lot of you guys listened, and right now it's sitting nicely at this 38 mil. So it's already 3x from the from like the huge call. Now this one, guys, it's gonna be like the one that I expect that's gonna blow up faster than any other of these, and this is still at 37. So you see, I'm still telling you guys at 40 mil, it's still gonna 10x. So what does 40 mil? What does 40 mil sound like? That means I potentially think this is going to hit 400 million. Now, I don't think it's going to stop there. I think this one right here, I want to be known as a person that predicted this coin from going to 10 mil all the way to a bill. Okay. So I am going to continue bullet posting on Twitter. That's why I recommend you guys follow me there. Bullet posting on TG until people get the point that, yo, this is hitting 1 bill, whether you like it or not. The only thing that could stop this is, whatever happens in the future. But if what everybody's speculating and what market is saying, this is hitting a bill. So if you're buying here at 40, just think about the multiples on that one, right? So this literally, I could say it's gonna 10x, and I am gonna kind of hold until it hits a bill, because I think it will hit a bill, and it's gonna be one of the fastest coins to hit a bill that we've seen in such a short span of time. When I mean, it's like it can literally go from like where it's at right now to like half a mil in like no time, right? It's one of those things. So Trump is another one that you're still early at 40 mil. All right, just keep that in mind. All right. The next one is this one. This is a new one, and I'm introducing. This is called Cheeseball, and this is actually a pretty funny one. This is the first time I mentioned it here in the channel. I've been kind of keeping an eye on it. This is gonna be like my sleeper. When I say that it's gonna, 10x right here, this one is the only one I would recommend that you guys wait a little bit for a dip, before you get in here. Right now, it's kind of climbing that 10 mil range. I believe it's gonna hit like 15, and then it's gonna have a dip. That's when you want to get in here. But I want to mention it because I do believe exponentially the way the community is forming, this could be like the next big play to hit 100 mil in a very slowly gradual way. No one's really talking about this coin, but Cheeseball I think has a potential of blowing up. Okay, so keep an eye on this one in the sense of try to buy under 10. If it were to come down to 5, that would be amazing. But I doubt it's going to come down to 5. But if it did, that would be a nice buy point, and I think that should give you, definitely a nice 10x there. So Cheeseball's one to keep an eye on. Not a lot of people are mentioning this one, but this is the one that I feel like it's still a sleeper, and not too many people know about it. All right, so next one we're going to be taking a look at, guys, is Rocky. This is one of my favorite plays. I've been telling you guys about Rocky ever since 800K, guys. Like, since down here, it blew up, fell down. I told you at like 1.5 right here to buy some. Look where it's at now. Right now, it's sitting at 12. So it's already 10x from my initial call. But that's not the point. The point is, if you're buying this at 12, anything below, I would say 15, should potentially give you a 10x. This one's going to be another one of these coins that's going to literally blow up. So it's one to keep an eye on. If you already got in from my initial call at 1.5, you're already 10x, so you're looking pretty good. If you want, you could put a little bit of your initials, put a little bit of profit. But I'm telling you guys right now, this pretty much destined to at least at 80 mil. So yeah, Rocky's another one that I'm keeping an eye on. And if I'm able to rotate a little bit more money, I'll probably buy in a little bit more under like that 15 mil. Just because I know it's going to hit that 10x, even though I'm pretty already heavy invested on the 1.5 mil there. When I give you guys a call to go ahead and pick this one up. So Rocky's another one which should have a nice 10x. The next one we're going to be talking about is another one called Kobe. Now, Kobe is one that I love. I literally gave you this guy's at 1.52, ran up to 12. So nice, easy entry right there. Potential already 10x if you guys got in when I told you. Right now, it was kind of consolidated here around the 6 mil range. That would have been a beautiful buy, but I think anything under 9, guys. So basically, almost anything under 10. I would prefer anything under 9. Should give you a nice 10x. Basically, this is you're buying here at 7. It's gonna run up to 70. I think this one hits 100 mil. And it's gonna be like one of those fast runners. So definitely keep an eye on Kobe. Kobe's definitely very Kobe, as you say. So there are a couple other coins that I already mentioned that already have high market cap. For example, Billy and all these. These are already still pretty high. So what you want to do with these, if you already got in, just look for dips, right? The next one I want to mention is, guys, is Jinin. Now, I've been mentioning Jinin forever, ever. This is one of like my biggest alpha plays that I made because I literally called it when it had like a huge dip to like 10 mil, and then it ran up to 80. So, I was able to capitalize on this one. This dip right here. It hit 10 and then it ran up to 80. So I was able to tell you guys, yo, buy right here. And it did this nice little run. I think eventually this breaks the all-time high, which is around 80 mil. So it'll probably hit 100 mil. So right now, if you're buying at 10, 12, or anything below there, you guys are going to be looking good. Anything under 15 should give you a nice 10x to 9x to 7x. Really, really good coin. Super duper undervalued. So you're definitely going to want to get in here. Anything about under 15, under anything lower than that's good. But you're looking like I prefer like I already bought at 10 mil. But like anything below 15 should still give you some really nice returns if you guys get in here. Really, really, these are I would say they're kind of bottomed out, but they have exponential growth, which is great. The next one I want to mention, another one, guys, is I've been mentioning this quite often, guys, is Enu. Now, Enu is my sleeper. This one's sitting at 2 mil right now. It's about to hit 3 mil in just a little bit. It dipped down to like 2.5. This one, guys, I am telling you right now, this is going to literally blow up in everybody's faces. this is going to be like one of those really, really fast runners that you're going to see a lot of people FOMOing into, and a lot of KOLs calling it. So this one right here, you want to position yourself accordingly. I mean, if you could get another nice little dip here at that 2.5, I think that would be a nice entry because it already hit 5 mil, right? So it's going to hit 5 mil again. It's going to test this again. So you want to make sure that you get in here, because once it tests this and it breaks, it's going to hit 10 mil, right? So you want to keep that in mind. And I'm probably going to buy a little bit. I don't want to buy at 3 mil. I want to buy at 2.5. I did accumulate some right here at this 2.2. And I did accumulate here this at this like kind of like 1.9. But in particular, I think this is going to do very, very well, and it's going to kind of melt people's faces. This is definitely, I see this, I'm gonna say like maybe a month or a month and a half. I do see this at 30 mil, so just keep that in mind. I'm very bullish on this one. So definitely Eno is definitely a really good coin to take a look at. One thing I do want to mention, guys, that I didn't have a chance to mention is Wolf. Now Wolf is currently sitting at 22 mil. In order for this to potentially 2x, this needs to go to 200 mil. I still think it's a really good buy option right here where you're at. I mean, ideally, you want to make sure you're kind of buying, anything under 20 would be good, but 22 should still give you like a nice 5x to 10x. The team is actually pushing this really hard. I've been calling this and say hit this bottom, which was like the 10 mil bottom. If you bought in here, guys, you guys are already 2x, kind of 3x a little bit there. But if you didn't buy there, what I'm going to be looking at here is if it kind of correlates down again to like this, kind of like 15 mil range or running or anything around there, I'm buying more. If it doesn't and it stays hovering, we're here in this 20 mil, I'm going to buy a little bit more as well, because I do see it potentially hitting a 5 to 10x with Wolf. So I did want to mention that one for you guys. But overall, in general, guys, these are the coins that still right now are early adoptions to hit that 10x. So guys, what are you waiting for? Don't be like that guy that goes to my X accounts like, I should have listened, I should have watched, because those I told you videos are kind of hitting people really hard. They're like, man, I should have listened. This man's like a prophet. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget to hop on BullX. It's gonna help you guys trade. And follow me on X, follow me on TG, so you guys don't miss these plays. Also on our TG, we gamble a little bit, so we get some really good plays sometimes. So definitely stop by and check it out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.